Hey everyone, I am Tanish Jindal and welcome to another stream. As you all know, I have been streaming the personal portfolio website for about 3 days now and we're halfway there. Today we're going to be finishing the design itself, at least most of the design itself, and also start on Webflow development. We'll definitely come back to the design later on for the portfolio project pages. But right now we're mainly going to finish like most of the design and then transfer to Webflow so we can like start designing over there as well and finish that up, because my goal is to finish the website by the end of this year. And so it's December 29th, so I only have 2 more days left. That's kind of like the plan for me. Let's see. Before I begin, I want to say thank you for everyone who is joining me live, and also thank you to anyone who's watching the recording. I really appreciate that. I hope you learned a ton, and if you have any questions, just leave it in the chat for live people, and for the people who are watching the recording, just leave them in the comment with the timestamps so I can help you out and explain what my thinking was behind those behind that time, what I was doing and all those things. I would really love to help you as much as I can, so hope you enjoy this. So now this is the Figma screen. I hope you can all see this. My workspace is almost always messy, especially when I'm making it myself. Obviously, if I was doing it for, let's say, a stakeholder or someone like a client and stuff, when I do present those things, those files are very clean. But when it comes to just my own workspace, I'm okay with it being messy. It's not a really big deal to me. Another thing I want to mention is I did not really rename anything in these files, but I would definitely recommend for you to name all of the things that you do inside Figma, like all of the boxes, all of the text and everything. The reason I didn't rename it because I am working with a template, and the template already has those things, most of those things covered, so I really don't need to, and I'm not really looking to animate this or to do that much right now, so I don't think I need it. I will be doing animations for this, but I don't know if I would need to rename something for that. But right now I don't feel like I need to rename anything. So that's the reason I'm not renaming. Just wanted to touch up on that very quickly. Other than that, I hope it looks good. Great. So over the past 2 days, what we really did is 2 days, what we really did is we started redesigning, not redesigning, but actually creating the website the way I would want it. And I only wanted to work on the MVP for now for the website. And the MVP is basically what are the bare bone things that you really need, the things that would get the project up and running and that would communicate the most value in the least amount of time. Because I know in a website you can create blogs, you can do articles, you can do newsletter, you can do share content and other things. But the thing is, who is my user right now for the portfolio? Yes, there are other designers and myself included, but the main user is hiring manager. And the reason that person is the main user is because I am looking to get a job with this. If I was, let's say, just looking to have fun, and that would be a different approach. If I was looking to increase the amount of subscribers I have or highlight content, that would be a separate thing. So it really depends on your goals for the website. And for me, like I said, my goal is to get a job. And for a job, the main important thing is, first of all, a portfolio and a little bit about you, right? That's like the main thing. And that's what I'm highlighting in my homepage. I do want to do like testimonials and other things that were already included in the template, but I don't want to focus on it right now. One thing I did, this kind of helps me a lot. If I was just thinking of this as version 1, that really helps me because it lets me get the work done, but also not feel worried or resentful or scared to launch it, because I know I'll get back into it and I'll make another version 1, version 1.1 or version 2 to make it better. And one thing that I want to show you that I did is I actually already created some ideas of like, after the version 1 is done, what's the next version going to look like, what are the additions. What that does is gives me a insight. Okay, like that's what I want to do in the future. That's when the website is going to look better. Because as creatives or any person who's making something of their own, we always want it to be perfect, and that perfection actually takes away months, probably days, but most likely months, weeks, even years of people's lives. So it's better to have the mentality of making the MVP and going from there. Now, yesterday I mainly worked on like the design I want for the home and about page, and the thing is I didn't need to change that much inside this. And the reason I didn't need to change that much is because I already did the research. Even if I was getting a template, I already did so much research on which template to get and why does it fit with what I want, and that actually helped me not to worry too much and to really focus on the other parts, the functionality of it. And when I was looking at the design, I was like, I don't need to change much things because I already like the design. It's simple, it's what I need, and I'm really happy with it. And today we're just gonna finish the about page, and then we'll start working on the Webflow and changing these things up in Webflow, which I think shouldn't take super long. There are some things I'm worried about in the Webflow, but it's not like really big details, obviously. So yeah, I barely changed many things because I really didn't need to. I already did the research beforehand. Let me see real quick. This was like a design I did like I think last year, when I was still like new. I still feel like I'm a beginner at design, so I never feel like I'm like I'm a pro at design. I'm always like learning. I love the color over here, but there were some things that I was just like, now that I look back at it, I'm just like, I don't like it too much. What I don't like is like the way testimonials look. This part I don't like. So there's so many things that you get better at with time. And this one just looks very, very simple, and I really like it. Okay. So I also worked on the copy yesterday. So very big thing is when it comes to design, there's so many different skills you have to learn, and copywriting is one of those skills that if you do learn it, you can get even better. And so I really yesterday worked on, okay, what copy should be there and what should I highlight and stuff. So that's what I was working on the copy of the website. And it's very simple. It didn't take too long. So yeah, I think I should be able to finish this about page in the next what would say I should be able to finish this in about next 30 minutes or so, I think, and then I can work on Webflow, and that shouldn't take me that long either. There are other pages as well that I have to think about. Let me share them. So the contact me, I'm still confused if I should even make this page or not, because of the fact that I think like just writing an email is great, and I'll have my social medias probably at the bottom, and I feel like that's gonna be fine, and so I'm really thinking about that part. And the projects I have, that's a very important part of a website. The reason I'm not doing it today is because I need to compile everything right now for the portfolio projects that I've already done, so that I don't waste that much time on stream itself, because every single project, the case study I have to do, that would take about 5 to 10 hours, and so that's a beast on its own. And so I rather just compile everything and then share kind of like my insights on how I'm thinking about like how the layout should look like. And this is going to take the most time when it comes to a portfolio on the portfolio website when I create on Webflow, because I'm still a beginner in Webflow. I haven't done too much in Webflow. So yeah, that's kind of like the way it is. Let me just real quickly look at the homepage. So over here, the more I think about it, I think like a memoji would be good, the Apple memoji. I don't have an example here. Let me show it if you haven't watched the other streams. Apple emoji. I still have to figure out how to exactly get the Apple emoji on for like a profile photo, but that's what I'm gonna do, and then work about still debating with contact. The reason I'm I'm including contact right now is because it feels very weird just having two buttons there. Like if you look at it, it's just like it doesn't make sense. Probably I could put it here. I guess I can try that out. I'm gonna open the contact again. I'm gonna go to the main component. The reason I'm going to the main component is because if I change on the main component, it's gonna change on every single screen that I have, like every single one of them, so I don't have to change manually in each one of them. So I'm just gonna try it out first. I'm gonna detach this. I'm actually gonna add a background to it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a background. So over here, let's see. Let's say real quick. I don't think I detached it. Yeah, detach instance. Now I can like work on this. Okay. So I was thinking, what if I turn up close? I mean, I think this potentially would work. Let's see, 48. Oh man, I kind of feel stuck here. Okay, so 48. I feel like this definitely does work, but I think this kind of works pretty well. I guess I can bold this, but that doesn't look good. Another idea is actually making like a button for the background. There's already buttons there. I'm just trying real quick how that will look. I think I barely tried yesterday as well, and looked fine, but I need to still check it. I think like making black and then white would be better because there are so many others that work really well. Ooh, I think like that actually does work pretty well. Okay, so neutral 100. I do feel like this could work pretty well. I don't think this icon is the best. It does highlight male obviously, but I don't think it's necessary. One thing that I've learned over the past 5 years that I've been like studying design in general or other creative fields is like remove the things that are actually making something more cluttered. Like make it more simple, you know. Obviously there's time when you want to just go ham and just go crazy with like making it cluttered, but that's a different design style altogether. Oh yeah, I tried over here. The only problem with this one was like it's just too big. Maybe I can make it smaller and that would fix that issue, but I think that was like the biggest problem that when I think about it now, I do feel like this kind of works better. Titanium, it is titanium. I think I want to kind of increase this. I don't think increasing the size would be good actually. I think bold is like the best one obviously. I do feel like this could work for sure. Let's see over here if you put it. Let's say if this is turned up, because I really don't think I need contact. I think this could work actually. I genuinely think this could work. I'm not gonna make the change right away over here because I don't know exactly how to include the button in Webflow, but I will keep this in mind and I'll very likely go with this one. I do want to change the wordings here though. Instead of work, I want to do project because I just don't like the word work for some reason. I think project works. Some people put a portfolio as well. I just don't think portfolio is something that I should put. especially because I've already graduated. That's why I don't feel right putting on portfolio. I rather have projects as like the word that I put down. I feel like, but there's nothing wrong with portfolio or project or work. Those are like the main ones that I've heard about or read about. Okay, so this gives me the idea of, okay, like we can probably do it. Another reason I'm not changing it on this one right now is because, let me show you, like this was, I was trying this out, these things out. I'm going to restart this, I'm going to delete this, but this was just me trying things out. But basically, so the reason I'm not putting home is because I think it's like most likely common sense now that you just click on the logo and that's that brings you to home. So that's why I don't feel like home is necessary at all. The contact, I just don't feel like I need the contact form. Let me show you again the contact page. Like, it looks really good. I don't really have a problem with this at all. I just don't feel like I need this contact page at all. That's the only reason I feel like I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna actually remove the slug and everything as well. I think slug is like mainly what do you write in your website to get to contact page and stuff. So I'm gonna remove that. There's something on my glasses that's kind of like sticky. Sorry, give me one sec. I wish there were more people in the stream as well, to be honest. I really enjoy when there are more people. But when I started on Twitch early this year, I didn't have the viewers either then as well in the beginning. It was only later that I started getting viewers and people who commented, and it just makes everything more fun for sure. So what I was gonna show is very quickly, let's see, I think it's this one right here. Okay, so I'm in the header right now, and so let's just say I turn this off. Oh man, I'm such a newbie at this. I guess I can just delete it. Oh man. Let me see. Hide. Did I put down hide in here? Okay, so that's one way to do it. I just put hide here as well. I want to try these things out. I'm just trying how that will look like a hide. Great. Now, so here are two of them again, right? Let's see. I want to see how does it work in terms of like dragging it. I guess I'll just have to see how that works. Honestly, I'm a little bit confused. It's okay. Once I get there, I'll know. Otherwise, like, I'll research off camera, and then show it next stream. It's fine. I did figure. That's why I kind of am leaving extra time for Webflow. It's because I know I don't really know Webflow right now, so that's why. Man, there's something in my glasses. It's really getting a problem. Okay. Okay, should be fine now. Okay, so I think the homepage looks fine. I don't think I need the circle. It's just an additional thing that I added, but I genuinely, even if it isn't there, like, it's totally fine. As you can see, it still works. It just gives a little additional dimension, and I definitely want to learn how these things work. You know, how does something can give like a lot of dimension to the objects and all that. But I think that's the thing about learning any craft. There's so many things that you can do and so many things you have to master, and that's like the fun in it, honestly. Let's see over here. I am Tanish Jindal, product designer and strategist. My story. So over here, I need illustrations or something here. I'm going to go to one of the sites I go often when I need illustrations. When you're looking at illustrations, you want to see either you want to pay for the illustrations, obviously, or there are some websites that are open source, even with photos and everything. This site is called undra.co, and this has open source illustrations. That means anyone can use them without having to worry about like you can use it in your commercial and your personal projects, and you don't have to really what's it called, you don't have to give them any credit or any cost or anything else. It's just truly open source and stuff. So it's really good. I really like Undra. Let's see. Over here I'm obsessed with. I definitely feel like I have a bigger story to tell, but right now I want to keep it so very simple. In the end, one thing I do like is I told them, like, in my vision for the future right now, I do want to learn new technologies like coding, motion design, 3D design, because these are actually the things I want to learn, you know. And I feel like there's so much to learn right now and I don't know enough, but I did tell them like that's where I'm kind of heading. And another thing I told them is I started a YouTube channel, and the reason I put it over here is because right now I haven't shared it anywhere except some of my friends, but I feel like the time I start looking for jobs in January, I'll be able to put this on LinkedIn and everything else, because I'll have already put in like 2 to 3 weeks of work on my YouTube channel, and so I feel like it's gonna be fine if I do it then. Now let's see. So here I kind of want to look at the future in some way. Like, I want to see what do they have. Let's just say for YouTube first of all. I'll show you something. Another cool thing about Undra is over here you see the color is purple, but if you know your brand colors, you can actually change this to something else. Even if you don't want the brand color, if you don't have the brand colors but you know some ideas about what you would want to have, I think like it's a great way to do it. I think I do like this color, so I'm gonna try this out, and I'm gonna try to change some colors for this as well right now, but just for now I'm putting this out. I don't feel like YouTube is the right word. Let's see. Future, I could write VR, those sort of things. There's so many amazing technologies coming out, and I really like that, because man, do I wanna try those new technologies out. Let's see, I'm gonna see what else did I put down, because that kind of helps me a lot. So main thing about me is education first of all, that I put down over here. Education and the future. I'm not giving too much thought into what I'm looking for. I want to still be like kind of quick about it, because like I said, this is the MVP. In the long term, these don't matter. You know, the illustrations or the photos I put down. It's more about the work that I put down that really matters. Sometimes you just won't find what you're looking for over here, but it's okay. When you can't find something somewhere, you can always on Google you can write open source illustrations, and that gives you some of the websites. I'm just very quickly browsing through what they have to see. Oh, there's something that really catches my eye, but if there's not, that's okay with me. Programming. I think this is a good photo for honestly. I like this one. I can just change the color later. The good thing about this is you can all get SVGs or PNGs. So SVGs you can change the color. I don't remember about PNGs, but SVG I like SVGs a lot. But I think like I still gotta figure out about them more. Ooh, I like this one too. Sometimes by browsing you can actually find some really interesting ones, and sometimes you just kind of hit the jackpot as well. But I think later on when I do like start learning how to draw and doing illustrations, I would want to create them myself. I think this is a good one too. I don't think I will use it, but nonetheless it does help me keep my options up. I definitely do love gaming, so I feel like that's something I want to highlight, but not until I launch my current site. So basically my plan is in the about page I'm definitely gonna increase what the about says, but right now I don't need to. I'm telling the basics right now. What that also does is it allows me to highlight more about me during the interview. You know, it's kind of like it's giving them a teaser, you know, of like who am I and what am I like. But when they actually talk to me, that's when they get a new picture about myself and like who I am. You know, it kind of keeps things even more interesting, in my opinion. I think I have enough for now. I don't think I need any more. I'm gonna drag those photos out, illustrations out. I think I got more than I expected, but it's fine. It gives me options, so it's absolutely fine. Okay. I'm just gonna put them a little bit far away. I think when I think about it, the main ones that I really like are these three. But if I wanna choose just two, I would probably choose 1 and 2. The reason is because this kind of gives me the vibes of self-education, while this gives me the vibes of like, oh, going into the future, thinking about lost in the future, even though it's like more about lost online. I feel like those kind of highlight what I want to show here. So I hold it Alt key to drag a copy of this to duplicate it, basically, and I'm just adjusting to what the size could be like. And then I can obviously, I like it being big, to be honest. The way it is right now, I like it better, honestly. Mask group. Let me actually see this page because I actually like it this way. Oops. Okay, if it doesn't work again, I can just like, oh, it does actually look really good this way. I really don't want to make it smaller. I wonder how I'm going to do that on Webflow. That's the only worry that I have, honestly. um, but I really like this way. I really like it. I can always ask my friends to give me advice on how to put that on Webflow, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think I like this design a lot more. It gives me at least like the sense of like what I wanted, honestly. Now I'm gonna kind of tweak the colors a little bit. I really don't want purple. I do like light blue, and I can probably even try the blue that they have. I like this blue. I think I'm probably gonna go with this blue. I like this blue a lot. And one thing I'm gonna do, it's not necessary to be honest, but the skin color, I like to tweak that a little bit here and there. So I'm gonna see if there's a color that kind of, I like this color a lot better, I think. Actually, this is fine. Yeah, that color is fine. And so I'm gonna actually use the same color because I wanna, this kind of goes into storytelling a little bit. You don't want that story to break, you know, you wanna continue with that story. So this is just a very, very small thing, but it actually goes a long way. Now I wanna twist some color in terms of like what is shown here. So even the small things, I actually I love blue color honestly, so that actually might influence my decision a lot. But I do want to try something else out as well. I think I'm just gonna go with blue. I like blue a lot. I think a black would be great here. This probably, I think like this should be black, and then this could be like more of a white thing, or probably like a grayish. I don't know, the gray probably won't look that good. I think that's fine. Let's see. I think, ooh, I like the blue here. Let me see this one. I think I can tweak this color to probably something along the lines of green here. You don't have to make them similar at all. It's just me who is kind of like thinking about, okay, what colors do I want where? But I do like, I like how this is happening. And yes, I can work on the hairstyle as well, but I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, I think that much is fine, to be honest. The pink color is fine over here because there's a pink over here as well, so that's fine. I'm gonna delete the photo behind it because it kind of is, I'm just gonna shut it down, to be honest. Okay. Okay, I really, really like this. I feel like this also allows me to increase the story a little bit if I want to. So I genuinely like this a lot. Just real quick, want to check it again. About, where am I? My story. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, I'd say. Now, the issue with the skills of the software here is like, I don't know if this is necessary. One thing I'm thinking over here is like, do I really need to show this? Because of the fact is I do product design and strategy, obviously, and I can highlight research as well here for sure, even though I don't like research that much as design, visual design and strategy. But other than that, like, what should I even add? Visual design is already similar to UI design, and UI design and UX design is similar to product design. And when it comes to branding, yes, I can do it, but it's not something that I want to highlight right now because I don't, though I love branding, I just don't want to highlight it right now. For the tools, I can definitely see the tools that I use. I think the resume thing is like pretty fine. Like, I have all of the full resume on LinkedIn. I think when they click on this, it's gonna go to LinkedIn. I think that would be better. I just feel like because on the LinkedIn I put everything down there, in terms of like experiences I've had. So I think like it gives a better picture. Let me actually delete this real quick. I don't feel comfortable with having these ones here. Apologies about that. I just want to delete that. Yeah, it kind of gives a pretty good overview of all of my experiences. So I feel like that this is great to put down. And another option I put down is to download resume PDF. I'm not sure I love this color a lot. It just, I guess I can use like a hint of blue, but it's not a necessary thing, honestly. I feel like using like a color kind of like this is better in this situation. I'm just not sure about it. And then there was like get in touch and all that. I feel like I shouldn't do it in this one because they can already get in touch here, and on the top I already have the emails there, right? So I don't think I need this for at least this version itself. I think later on I would definitely have something like a big call to action. I just don't think I need it right now. And that's the thing about MVP. You have to really decide, okay, what do you really want to put in the MVP and what you want to leave out. Because MVP, like sometimes we just make it very, very big and we feel like it's the MVP, but it's actually not. It's much bigger than the MVP. And so that's why you have to be a little bit more cautious about that. I think there's a site that did really cool with the tools that they use. I think it's Sahara. It's not actually like a site. It's a Webflow template. I feel like this is the person that did what I'm thinking about. I want to do something kind of like similar to this. I feel like this could be better, but I'm worried about the readability situation here. I don't know how good it is when it comes to reading this. I feel like it could be a little bit hectic. I love the color use in this photo. I really like the creative process situation. I feel like I want to have something similar. But I don't need it, at least in version 1. For contact. Yeah, so this was like the inspiration behind that, like just get in touch. Let me see what my friend does. I don't think he actually does. He actually adds the stuff that he uses, but he does put it in his resume from what I remember. Let me see. I need to design my resume as well, to be honest. Yeah, he has a YouTube video. He has a story. Yeah, he has a pretty simple. Real quick, I want to check something. Yep, the same thing. Okay, got it. Yeah, he puts it over here, the skills and all that. I feel like I can do the same. For the most part, I feel like that's fine just having in the resume, because most of the people I want to see, they already have my resume, so it's fine. Okay. I feel like this is enough, honestly. Man, I don't feel super comfortable with just having that much. I guess I can always like add it like after I finish the other things. But I want to see real quick about this person. His awards. Yeah, he doesn't have a get in touch. He has like get in touch. Nowhere actually. He shows the work. I don't think he even puts his email or anything here. I really like this site. Like this really shows a designer playing, and just like it really makes me feel great. I want a great website, and I love these visual and motions that are there. Featured work. Work about contact. I'm so excited when I move to the footer. I mean, not the footer, but the hamburger menu. I think like I definitely want a hamburger menu later on. But I feel like this much is enough, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be added. Genuinely, I don't think there's anything else that need to be added. Oops. How much space did I give? 275. I guess I could give 300 as well. I wonder if that's enough or that's a little too much. Yeah, I think I can give like 300. Probably I can increase this by 25, but I want to see. Okay, that's 25, and then here I want to again 182.9. Is it because of this? It is actually because of this. Okay, I guess I can just give 108 plus 108. Great. Oh yeah, this part here. Yeah, again, as I mentioned, like I feel like I actually think that it's necessary to put skills down. I just don't know if this is enough, you know. I guess for now I definitely want to remove it. Wait, real quick, I want to check something. I want to see if that would create a problem for this. I mean, I can put it down, so it's gonna be fine. I do like the way this is coming into it. I think I don't know yet like what skills and software do I want to put. Another thing is I want to kind of put keywords to describe me, like hype man, curious, experimenter, and all those things. But I feel like for now I want to remove this, but I will have an iteration of this over here just so that I remember that I did like this a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna remove this just for this version until I learn a little bit more about Webflow. To be honest, I feel like that's why it's necessary to learn Webflow. Good thing about Webflow is you can actually make kind of like the site you want with Webflow, and it's just like about knowing how to do it. Some things require custom code, but a lot of that is just like it's the way. I'm gonna check this. It doesn't have the same oomph to it, but it's still like it's fine. Yeah, I definitely like the way this is looking, honestly. But I do feel like this probably could go up. I think it's 100. Yeah, I feel like it's fine to keep it like so, like just a little space, because I already have a lot of white space here. That's why I feel like it's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Okay, 710 minus 710. Let me just make sure. Yep, minus 710. 710. Great. I do feel like I can probably go a little bit more lower as well. Yeah, I think I have to go lower in this instance at least. Probably another 100, 150 maybe. Minus 100 should be fine actually. But I need to see it to know. I feel like another 50 would be good. Sometimes you just gotta eyeball it and see, okay, like how does this scroll look? Does it work how you want it to? I'm gonna drink water real quick. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the simplicity of it, and I think this is fine. Honestly, this what's called, the home is kind of, I mean, the top nav is kind of annoying me, because like I said, like just having two of them, it just annoys the heck out of me for some reason. The thing over here is like, I kind of want it bigger, you know. It's kind of like, because this is like the main highlight. Okay, I feel like I can definitely do this. I know I could just like change these two, but I don't feel that would be the best way to do it. I feel like manually doing it would be better, and I think it would be like more convenient, like if I think about it. Okay, this is fine, and now I need to change this, so I'm gonna make sure that's right. $26. $10.99. I actually don't like when it's just in whatever numbers. Okay. I think another thing I want to do is I actually want to move it just by 101. Okay, got it. Probably gonna move this by 10 actually. I saw a lot of things were actually about 110 of a difference, so I feel like that's better. Yeah, I think like that's a better option to be sure. This is 110. Yep, it's close to 110. So I feel like this seems better. Okay, now I think like the website definitely looks better. Yep, the top looks better. I feel like I wish I could just see it. Yeah, it looks good. I think I like it. I'm gonna check out the home page as well, just real quick. But I feel like I'm happy with the first two pages. I'm gonna be very honest. Just these two pages, if I was gonna do it from scratch, I think they would take me at least double the time that it took me to work on this project. At least double the time. Oh. But oh, I didn't move the contact. Okay, I'm just gonna shut it down. I feel like these should be like bold, but they're not. I feel like they would make more sense being bold. I guess not. It's fine. I do feel like the spacing is kind of off, and obviously it makes sense why. I'm gonna work on that real quick. Go to my, so there's 34, so I need about 14 more. 10. Okay, now now the spacing is fine. That actually makes a huge difference, just having like those difference in spacing. I really like the photo. I found it yesterday just out of nowhere. I do feel like over here I can probably do -50, 150 as well. It just kind of for consistency purposes, I feel like I can do -150, and that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine as well. I want to see about the background color real quick. I wonder how like the blue, I mean obviously like not this blue kind of whites, like just like a slight hint of blue. I wonder how that makes a difference. I think it'll be fine, but it does create a problem with that, but otherwise it is fine. But I think I'm just gonna keep it white, to be honest. The reason I'm gonna keep it white is because I'm gonna do a dark and light mode, so I feel like that's gonna be fine. Over here I still feel like there's some work to be done. I guess in the both header and footer I need to work a little bit more, but I think like the main objective for me is definitely to get the home and about page on the Webflow. That's kind of like what I think I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to delete this one, delete it, and I'm going to write down Tanish Jindal. The reason I'm deleting is because I want to remake this. I'm going to duplicate this, hosting SEO integration for the same project. Okay, so it's probably going to take 2 minutes to duplicate it. Another thing I will do here is I will actually go with this right here. The reason is because my friend actually put out a really good I guess point over here. Like when he reads I create effective design, that's one line, and then the other line, experiences through by hyper curiosity. It kind of seems like it's a great sentence where it kind of feels disconnected because of just that one word not being in the top. So I kind of agree with him that what if this word is also on the top, then it kind of makes more sense. I create effective design experiences, How do I do that? Through my hyper curiosity. Obviously this sentence here is like, I still gotta work on this. It doesn't give the whole picture that I'm trying to tell, but that's the thing about MVP. You don't have to worry too much about it. As long as it gets the work done that you're supposed to, you can always change the small things very quickly. So yeah, and it was very easy to do that. I just had to switch the sizes for that, so it's not a big deal. Let's see. Great. Right here, I'm gonna change the name. I think I have to. I think I have to do the settings. Great. Okay. Great. Now this is all set up, so I can like start working on the Webflow situation. And I think it's actually not going to take much time at all to make this in Webflow, because at least like the changes I've made, because they're not very big. It's more about the header and the footer. I'm not really sure how exactly to work on that, but I'll figure that out. Okay, first of all, I have this design over here. One thing that happens when I made this in SVG, it kind of felt a little weird, but I'm gonna try it again anyways. I want to see. And illustration. I'm actually gonna put it inside a folder just so that it's much better. That way, portfolio design. Okay, and then when we get a new folder on illustrations. Like as a beginner, I really don't have a file system or anything else at all. So this kind of is the only way, like while making this, it allows me to also, try these out and see the changes. So before actually exporting them, I just want to make sure the SVGs would be fine. So I'm gonna actually upload the SVG very quickly. I need the folder. I need to upload downloads, portfolio, illustration right here. I hope that this is fine, but I'm not 100% sure it would be. Okay, I'm just gonna go from here actually and replace the image to right here. So now what I have to check out is like, how does it look like when zoomed in? I mean, it kind of feels fine. I guess I can check it on the main website as well. Right now I'm publishing on Tanish Jindal or Webflow.io, but I do have my own website URL. I just wanna, use it and see. Okay, this is fine. Honestly, this is fine. Yeah, great. Okay, now I can export the images and the illustrations very quickly. I need to check something on the other screen real quick. I'm just gonna give it my own names. Self education, and then it would be illustration. I think it doesn't matter too much, to be honest, but okay, I guess lost in the future. Lost in the future illustration Great, now I can export both of them as a SVG. And I'm gonna save them here. Great, now I'm going to save the photos. I'm only using 2 of my photos, so I'm gonna save them, export, and I'm actually gonna export this as PNG. I'm not really sure how big. I don't remember how big Webflow allows for the submission. I wonder if it shows. I guess I can try to upload this one. 38. Okay, JPEG file is max 4 GB. I don't even know if it does PNG, but I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, it's gonna change the Tanish image 1. I'm gonna export this one. I'm gonna put this in images, and it won't really matter too much right now, like, you know, me putting in these folders, but when a project gets too big, that's when it really shines. I wonder if I have to what's it called, if I have to remove the rounded edges as well for this. I feel like I should remove them, and I can just do that in Webflow itself. I feel like that would be better. Export, I think it's Command E. Oh, I don't know what happened, but it's, I'm gonna try 4x. The reason I'm trying this is because I think there's a website called Tiny PNG that I can use. PNG, yeah, right here, Tiny PNG, that actually makes it smaller without having any problem. I feel like I don't think this will work. I mean, I can decrease the what's called the size of the PNGs. It's still exporting, as you can see over here, so it's yeah, I can't really do anything about it. I probably should have done it one by one, but I guess I could try the image. Let's see if that works. Wait, why is it? Okay. Can probably figure this out. I just wonder how to put that in a button. I can add a button from here. I'm just wondering, would that work? Does the file upload not work until you have a business? I don't know. Body animation, no. I'm not even trying to put in the link. I'm trying to figure out how to, where, over here, this is where it's gonna go. And I'm trying to figure out, the button is here. It's just not gonna be the same, is what I do know. Can I actually change this to, I think I can actually change it to, let's see, type email ink. Oh man, I don't know how to fix that. So the problem is, I don't know how to freaking get it to work the way I need it to. I get that it's an email header wrapper. And it says for I need the button to be in the email head wrapper, to be honest. Okay, I figured that out. Tanish Jindal.com. Wait, I know now what it does, but there's a problem with great. It does do what I need it to. I just need to have it. I just need to freaking figure this out. I can probably delete that actually. I can probably delete that. There's a button already, so I probably don't even need that. It's not creating a problem at all. I wonder if just okay, great. I need to figure out like the distance between these two though, because I'm not really sure what the distance there is right now. Okay, for the logo, just very temporarily, I'm gonna put down the logo that I have right now on the other screen. Okay, let's see. This is the logo I have, which is not great to be honest. It's just not working, but it's kind of necessary to put this down. I'm gonna put this as bold actually. So yeah, I'm gonna actually make them into a group. I'm gonna export that group temporary logo. But why is there a okay temporary logo? I'm gonna export that logo. I'm probably gonna do PNG actually, 4x. Just real quick, I'm gonna do 4x. I'm gonna put it in images, and I'm gonna go to compress, and I'm gonna compress the one I need. Okay, now I think I can put it. Oh yeah, this is PNG. It was already. Why is it only 60 KB per second? I don't know why it's, but I guess I can just. I feel like so weird just having it, even though it's 4x, it's just like very small. I can't understand it though. Okay, let's just see if this works. Logo, replace image. Oh my god, it sucks. Oh. Can I increase the size? I'm not sure. I think I can. Oh my god, okay. What if I just make this? I probably need like a bigger. I'm just gonna do 100 real quick, just because I need to test things out. And then 5 of this, 6 actually, 4 actually, 4 is fine. Sorry. I'm gonna also do another one that I want to check out how that looks like, and I think I can do it, so it's fine. I feel like this is the one I want to also try out to see how it is. Forex logo 3, and let's see how they match with all of this. Temporary logo, boom. Okay, now let's replace this with, let's just say this one. Okay, this one works. I think like it'll have to be smaller. I'm gonna make this into, I'm gonna actually flatten it. Let's see if I have the option to flatten this. Yeah, I have it flattened right here. Flatten it. Oh man. Let's see, what if, I don't think that would make a difference, but what if I reduce the size of this to half of this, 74, 35, 37, 37. Frame rate, no difference at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna make it to 40. Let's see if that actually makes a difference. I don't kind of expect it to make a difference at all. Go 3. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna confirm deleting that. Yes, it's still not gonna make a difference at all. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna actually export a SVG for this. I'm guessing that might actually work. I'm gonna delete this, confirm deleting. Now I'm going to go back to here and I'm gonna upload the SVG, and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna take this and replace it with I can make it smaller. I just don't know if I should make it smaller. Oh man, it doesn't look great. It only should be a little bit more to the left as well, in my opinion. I'm just gonna do custom, honestly. I mean auto. This one is way too big. It's really big. I mean, if it's smaller, I think like this could work as well. I don't think it will create a problem even if it's smaller. I think if I just do 2x, that should solve the problem that it has. Where is the photo that I need to make smaller? I thought there was one that I did. I don't know. Can't. It's fine. I can just copy this one and make this. I'll just make this 100, but I'm going to export this at 2x, and let's see if that actually solves the problem. Oh wait, did I not? Is this an SVG? Yeah, it is an SVG. Man, for a second I thought that I might have like messed something up. The PNG looks really bad. I'm gonna remove this too, and I'm gonna add this again to see if that changes anything. It's still like really big. It's like the height needs to be oh man. I guess if I just have like right now this is really big. That's the problem. This is just really big, and I don't think I like it too much right now. Webflow.io. Yeah, I haven't published the changes, so it makes sense. It needs to be smaller. Oh man. Before I make changes over here, I kind of need to fix why is this all body color. I need the paragraph. All paragraphs should have the color of neutral 600. That's kind of like what's shown as well, but for some reason it's not that. It's weird. Like I have to manually go and change it. I don't need this paragraph. I don't know what the logo is right now. Utility pages, I actually don't need the utility pages at all. Delete. I guess I could have yeah. Okay, so let me see. Copyright is fine. Botany is fine. I know how to increase this width now. I do need to decide if I want to change this. I think there's a easy way to know. First of all, I need to add additional that Titanium web. I think you see here they have the semi-bold, and I can use this semi-bold, which is 600. So I'm gonna add 600 there as well. Actually, I'm gonna actually add it again. 600, 700 regular. Right here, 600, 700. Great. Yep. Regular 600, 700. Great. And I'm gonna publish this real quick. Now I kind of know, and I'm gonna I hope that it works how I'm hoping it would. Wait, why is this showing here? I already made sure that this is... Oh, is this fixed? I wonder if this is fixed. Place image with... I kind of needed to... I mean, it's fine. Oh, some of the changes didn't save at all. It's fine. This is 600 and this is 600 as well. Alright, great. Now that this changes are... Was this supposed to be working like this, I wonder? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it probably was supposed to work like this. This is fine, this is fine. I changed that. I think this is already to Tanish at tanishjindal.com. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure like it's already set. I guess I could just see here. Yep, it's set up. More about me. It's probably gonna go in the about. Yep, about. And then I guess this is already set, I'm guessing, but I need to get in touch. Where does it go to? I think it'll go to the email, Tanish at tanishjindal.com. I think that's better way to go there. And now I need to see about the text. I'm gonna do, instead of Satoshi, I'm gonna do detailing web. That's weird. I actually like Satoshi more now. I'm gonna go a little bit down and see, like, let's say here, this text. How does that impact? I think Satoshi is actually more like readable in some ways. I think like I like this more now. It's just like how it is. It's fine. I can actually fix those things. It's fine. It's actually not a big deal. I'm gonna increase the width of this. I need. Okay, great. Now for the hyper curiosity, let me real quickly see. One thing is Titanium Web takes less space, and why is still Kimono 2? I wonder. I know I did H2 already for this, so it's really like, do I need to decrease the size? 42, 58. That's right. Like over here, titanium could help a lot. I just need to like decrease the size by 2, but the problem is if I decrease it, it's fine. I can just use a split content and make that something that is bigger, I guess. I wonder how this looks. Okay, so I'll have to fix on the bigger screens, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna publish it just so I can see on the I don't know why this is bigger, and I don't know why it's showing like this. Real quick, I'm gonna check something on the other screen. Yes, it's still not showing the right changes. I don't know why it's not showing the right changes. Like, do I have to save it first? I wonder if I have to save, but I don't think that saves. Let me see what I can copy. I guess I could copy this. design experiences, creates. Even though I don't like it right now, I just need to write something. Nope. Under I'm Tanish Jindal, product design strategist. Product designer and strategist. I think for now this is fine. I have to change the photo over here. At least it's gonna start looking like a little bit like, you know, oh man. I still gotta fix the logo situation. I do wanna kind of change this, to be honest. I'm gonna see if this kind of solves it temporarily. I think I'm gonna contact my friend to see the memoji situation. Like, how do I make that happen? I think later on I want to make like a 3D character or of myself or like illustration or something and make that as a logo. But for now, we'll see. Yeah, it's big, but it's like fine for now. It's not a big deal for now, at least. I want to see if this kind of goes to the right. It goes to portfolio, but it needs to be fixed. Great. Okay, gives me a pretty good idea. And now I'm gonna go to actually fix the portfolio real quick. I don't know why this is the situation here. Probably because there are two selectors. Probably that's why this is a problem. And I'm sure it's the same in the template. The same problem, I'm guessing. Okay. I'm just gonna fix these quick things because even later when I have to make them, that's gonna create a problem otherwise. I wonder if I could put the pages in utility already. I don't want to show the shop, so let's see. But if I don't have a slug, is that possible? What is a 301 redirect? I don't even know. I know about 401 redirect. Let me see. 301 redirect. Direct. From one. I think it's the same as 401, I'm guessing. I don't need to worry about it right now. I just wanted to check things real quick. Blog. And then there's also obviously contact that I need to check as well. Okay, I'm gonna fix this real quick. Okay, I have that. I'm gonna fix the home page real quick. I think like once I'm done with this page, I think I'm done for today. I have to attach the resume here. For the full resume, I think I've already done it to open. Didn't I already do it? But okay, I guess I haven't. URL. Great. Oh, yeah. I have to see what page. It's gonna be kind of like a URL probably. I want to actually put that into a narrow section. I think like that's the way to do it. I need to get it checked through Grammarly as well. Actually, Grammarly. I'm gonna do that real quick as well. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it. I'm actually just gonna open a new one. General, I guess knowledgeable could be fine. Friendly, confident, optimistic, and described, convince, inform, I guess. I love Grammarly. Maybe it's I have been involved. I have been involved. Maybe. Hello. Nope. Okay, this is fine. I'm just gonna put that in. Non-traditional creative. I'm on. We're just gonna do this over here. Learned includes videos and live stream. It's ultimate client every day. Matting. Okay, this is fine. I can put that on the blog now. I mean, my story. Though these now my though okay, real quick. I think this was August 2018, 2016, I think. August 2016 to probably August 2018. 2018. If I'm not wrong. Or December 2018. Okay. So December 2018. December 2018, and I'm gonna change these names too. I'm gonna change it to txt San Diego Experience Design. Then I'm gonna change this to YouTube. I'm gonna change this to Design Co. Level up, and then this is Sacramento City College Student Associated. So not sure what happened. AC. Just gonna do SAC. I think that's fine. See. I still have to work on the copy for this. Right now I'm just putting what I do know. Later on I'm just gonna like edit it down, obviously. Sacramento City College. Oh, did I put it in the wrong? Oh yeah, I did put it in the wrong. Okay, it's fine. I think for the some could put here. I'm gonna put this for now, at least. Sharing my past experiences along with creating new memories with the community through my own. This doesn't make sense right now, honestly. This channel focuses on I'm just going right here for my reference. I create weekly videos and host live streams. That's fine for now. Public relations officer. What can I do here for that? I guess I can do this one. It's fine. I think this kind of gives what I need to give. Was a 10-week product design that provides students with opportunities to tackle real challenge and improve. I think I want a little bit less space between those two, so I'm gonna actually work on that real quick. I do feel like this much is fine, I think. Yeah, this one seems fine. Yeah, here I'll have to figure this out, but other than that, like, it's fine. Okay, great. This is where it is right now. I mean, I fixed most of the things. I definitely have to work more on the footer. But I think like before I work on the footer, I need to figure out the logo situation. That's like the big thing that I have to figure out, and then I have to figure out the pages. But I do know that I don't need some of these pages. I wonder if I should fix them right now. Is there like a? I wonder if there is. So what I'm really thinking about is like, is there like a split between this? Yeah, there is. I think so. Flex blocks. Okay. Yep. Okay. That lets me know about that. I don't need the single project. I don't need the blog post. I don't need blog. I don't need single. I don't need this either. I wonder if I could. I just want to see. I guess I can just do this and that would change it, but I am wondering why there's just like a big spacing between it. I don't know yet. So I don't need this one. I don't need single. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need home. I need about, and I need portfolio. And then I did put down some things here. So I need just about and work, honestly. So this is gonna actually be work. Projects, actually. I'm actually gonna, real quick, I'm gonna change the name for this one. I'm gonna make it projects. And I'm actually gonna go to projects real quick. I'm gonna make sure this says projects. Selected work. Okay, that makes more sense. I wonder, okay, so this section and the container, and they made the container here. So how was it possible? Let's see, so the top container, the portfolio, the pool itself, the mask. This feels complicated, to be honest. This is something I have to figure out as well. Like, I wonder how I should do it. I'm not sure how to exactly handle that. Oh yeah, but over here I have to. So the reason I'm not finishing this is, first of all, I need to figure out, should I have what logo I should have. The second thing is the social media links. Should I have like the social media icons, or should I have like a list of the social medias? So those are two things I have to decide. I'll have to write down the copy for this. I'll figure that out. I like how it's, you know, I do like the way it's looking, honestly. But I think full resume was like a good choice, to be honest, to do. And this is the only thing I have to kind of figure out. I wonder if this could go out of the screen. I don't want this to be inside the display. I want it to be static. I guess this is a way, but I want this to be bigger as well. I wonder how I make it bigger. I need to make this bigger somehow. I just don't know how to make this bigger. I guess this is the way to do it. I don't want this to have that either, so I think this should solve the problem. Yep. Okay. Great. Okay, so this has kind of solved it, but I feel like when it's probably not gonna work out when it, I think I don't need it when it's in the phone, but I'm gonna work on that on the last day. Let's see. Okay, this is looking good overall. So I'm halfway done. I just have to work on the projects now and the footer. The logo, I'm not saying the logo because it's already in the footer. I'm considering it, so that's why mainly I need to work on the projects and the footer. That's all I have to work on now. I am done with the rest of the things, so yeah. I'm gonna publish this and just check real quick on the page just to make sure. I think my suspicions are correct though, that those are the only things that are left. The portfolio projects are going to be like the biggest problems, to be honest. Boom. I don't know why this is still like a problem though. I don't want it to be this way. Over here it shows fine. That's like the problem. It shows fine, but honestly it's not really fine. I guess one thing I can do is actually increase the width, and then I'm gonna actually increase the width for this too. This is like hidden kind of thing. I guess I know how to fix that though. Cover, no, put that to it. Okay, let's try it now. Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of like, for some reason, it's creating that problem. But let me see the other things before. Portfolio thing looks good. The about me looks pretty good as well. I do need to check this through Grammarly real quick. Problem solving, and then is it already? I'm just gonna change those experiences, to be honest. Can rely. Wow, I did do an, and then you say that it's wrong. I guess it's gonna be fine either way. I don't know what this really means. But it does. I think like "and" would be a better thing to do. No, "and" actually does not work because creating effective. That's the best part over here, honestly. Okay, let me actually add a few things to my list over here. Where's the list to do? Okay, so for version 1 I also need to check on and once I get there I can actually tell as well, but I need to work on Favicon. I need to work on Favicon was one thing that I need to work on, the page SEO or this page descriptions and SEO for Google search. That's something that's necessary. And then I'm also going to, where is it? Oh yeah, this is where I put down. Okay. I'm also going to put down over here what things are necessary. So home and about are done, which they were actually scheduled for tomorrow, but I did them today. So I'm gonna work on that. Portfolio per page, nothing necessary. Let's see. I'm gonna do footer. I'm gonna work on logo. Then I can work on Favicon with it. I can work on, what else can I work on? Then the project pages are left, but I guess description and SEO. I don't know about the project by tomorrow, but I'll see. I might be able to actually do this and create this as well. So I'll know. But yeah, I'm already setting up the links that are right and all that, so it's the day 5 is kind of chill, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I am today was basically about in portfolio, but portfolio I don't have that ready, so I have to work on that downtime and figure that out. I'm probably gonna have an evening stream tomorrow, so I can figure the portfolio stuff out tomorrow, earlier in the day. But yeah, so I think this is it for the design. I hope you got a lot of value out of it, and if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notifications of when I go live. As before, I'm going to put out videos, so short and medium sized videos, starting January. Right now I'm just focusing on streams, so I can have like small habits in place and I can like consistently put on content. But I hope you got a lot of value out of this, and I really appreciate you watching this. If you're watching recording, thank you so much. I hope this gave you value. Please make sure to comment if you have anything you want to ask with the timestamp so I can know what I can help you with. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you and cheers. See you tomorrow.